Assalamualaikum. Hi. So, on today's video, I'm gonna talk about the JavaScript switch. So, the JavaScript switch keyword, what it's used for, the function of it is to create multiple conditional statements, allowing you to execute different code block based on different condition. So, it's like when you have these conditions, you will run this code. If you have these other conditions, you run this code, and so on. Something like that. It could be many, 10 and more, 1,000, I guess. And then, if there is in this switch statement, there is no match on the case, the default keyword will run instead. Let me show you what I mean. If there's match, the block code, the case code is to be executed. If there's no match, the default code is the one who got executed instead. Okay. To make things easy, there is a challenge, and this one. The challenge is to make this great checking web using HTML, obviously, and this checking is using JavaScript, which are using switch statement. Okay, I did start. Wait a minute. Okay, it's recording already. Let me write the code first. HTML and that, the title, gray check, body. Okay, let's make a label. Gray check. No. Let's make the label input your score, and then for the input element we use type, because it's score, the type is number, and the minimum will be 0, the maximum will be 100, because the range of the score, it will be 0 to 100. And then let's put an ID to it. How about score? This put attribute score. BR to make add a line break, and button, check. Let's run the code. Let me close this. Okay, this is the code. So the task, the challenge is to make this checking. If it's shown, if we input this score, there will be print out what the grades are. ID text. Okay. Add variable which are, oh no, this is show grade. Let's make this the B, show grade, and then this variable text. And then we're going to need to take the input from this input element, which are going to be score input document dot get element by ID score. Then we are using switch statement here. Statement is score. Then there's the case 1, score 91 to 100, so this means more than 90, or a 90 greater and equals than 91. But to make it more simple, let's just use greater than 90. Oh, if the case score is more than 90, the input will be text grade A, something like that, and then we put break. I forgot to add a value in it because we're gonna need to take the value. And then case 2, let's just duplicate this. This one is greater than 80, the grade will be B. This one greater than 70, grade will be C. Greater than 60, grade will be D. Oh, I put too much. This one is default. Grade will be A, which are the last, the remaining that are in this. Oh my gosh, sorry, I forgot to make this as a function. It's a function check grade. Totally forgot. Sorry. Okay, and then after this, document write, get element by ID This one would be show grade. Dot inner text equals text. Let's check. Let's check our code. So if it's 90, oh, you see that it doesn't work. Let's see what are the problems. It's pretty simple because I didn't run the code. I mean the function. It won't work because I didn't run it. I didn't call it yet. Okay, my bad. Let's test 90. Why this shown E? Well, while 90 should be I mean B, right? That's because there's a rule. Wait, there's a rule in switch statement. The first rule is that it can only be used when it has precise value. What does it mean? Precise value is like equals to define the exact thing, and this second rule is that imprecise value such as larger than or smaller than. So this one is an example of imprecise value. It cannot be executed using switch statement. Instead, it can be run using if else statement. This one is the example of imprecise value. So what are the precise value? Let's make you an example, give you an example. If we change this score into equals, this make this statement, this case is a precise value. So when I refresh this, this should be shown as grade. No. See, 90, it's shown as grade A. It can only work, switch statement can only work, on precise value. But there's a trick. If we want to insist using this switch statement, we can use a true expression. So instead the expression using this, instead using this score, what is score? This ID. Instead we can use I'm sorry. Instead we can use a true statement here. Oh, I'm sorry, this is all wrong. It should be score input. Yeah. Instead we can use true in this true expressions. Sorry, I typed it wrong. Let's check. You see, when it 90, it's shown as a B. right? Because this sign is greater than, not greater than and equal. It's greater than, so the value that has more, the more value, greater value than 90. And so 90 is not included, it's excluded. So it will be 91 and blah blah blah. And the max is 100, so it till 100. Something like that. So let's do another checking. Let's say 81. It's B. That is right. That is correct. And let's try 59. It should be E. That's correct. Let's try 60. It should be E as well. That's correct. And then let's try 75. It should be D. C. Let's try 95. Should be A. Another try. 67. Should be D. Okay, that's correct. So this is how I did it. The challenge is complete. So it ended here. Thank you so much and see ya. I closed the video with a cough.